Welcome to Los Jerkos.
The Los Jerkos.
Stupid ass.
And we're sniffing each other's poles.
Sniffing each other's balls.
Yeah. Nate and I are trying to, reminisce on the couple evenings ago when we were sleeping together.
Yeah.
And we figured a little 69 wouldn't hurt.
That's right. Little 69.
Without the whining and dining.
I was like, maybe it'd be too soon to do this 69 episode since I fucking had to clean out a bunch of shit and piss from my closet.
Yeah.
That was gross.
Yeah, it was getting real rank.
What a filthy animal. And he always calls everybody else filthy.
Yeah, he's a hypocrite. I know a few of those.
All right.
Work with a few of them. So, what are we doing today?
We are blind tasting and bullshitting. But mainly what we're doing is blind tasting cigars. I got Travis a cigar to smoke blind, and he got me a cigar to smoke blind.
And what's interesting is we both hit that medium mark.
Yeah.
We both went medium.
Yeah, we didn't talk to each other at all about price point or anything prior to this. We just got the cigars and was like, let's go.
The wrapper.
We're recording in the morning, and I didn't want to hit Travis with a fucking blow your brains out smoke.
You probably should have. I'm on 4.5 hours of sleep, dog. This would have, fucking laced mine with coke or fentanyl.
Damn it.
Fucking onto something here.
I think we brought that up before.
Lacing cigars with fentanyl?
Yeah, or LSD.
LSD, yes. That one definitely.
Yeah, I don't know about fentanyl.
No, that's just too much. I'm looking to die. I'm looking to have a good time.
Yeah, man. I can't breathe.
Is that a George Floyd? St. Floyd.
Oh, man, this fucking cap. I really hate that, but I don't think it's the cap's fault. Sometimes I got sticky lips.
Oh, I do that too.
And I pull the cap off the fucking cigar. And my sticky lips.
I do it too. I did it yesterday with can't remember what it was, but it was a nicer cigar. It was one that I'd been holding on to and getting excited about smoking. And as soon as I put my fucking moist lips on that fucking pull,
Boom.
boom,
There goes the cap.
there goes the foreskin.
So, these are some blind pulls.
Blind pulls.
Sucking on each other's pulls.
Oh.
It's really funny. My boy was like, yeah, man, that fucking late night bedroom shit, that was funny as fuck, bro, but it got real gay in the middle. Start talking about sucking dick for cigars. Well, guess what, bro? This shit's even mega gayer.
This whole episode's about being gay and sucking on each other's
Being
pulls.
gay. Super gay. I'm gonna get some fucking club music going on.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm rocking some tight leather right now. I decided to not be nude. Super tight leather.
I'm dressed like Macaulay Culkin from Party Monster.
I don't even know what the fuck that looks like, but Macaulay Culkin looks fucking hilarious.
I'm going to tell you right now.
That old degenerate.
If you're looking for... It had Seth... is it Seth Green that did Robot Chicken and Family Guy?
Yeah.
So it was Seth Green and I think it was Macaulay Culkin. Or it was his brother. It was one of the fucking cokehead kids. It was him and Seth Green, and they played gay techno club whatever. It's this whole big drama thing about the gay community, the techno scene or whatever.
Yeah.
And I like it. They're killing each other and beating the shit out of each other. I don't know. It's a freak show, but it's it is what it is.
It's a representation of this episode. So what do you think off the rip, baby?
I'm gonna call this Party Monster. Also, to go back on the fucking the fucking it being gay, we're not actually sucking each other's dicks.
No,
I don't know if
that would actually be gay.
That would actually be gay, and Nate is very happily like he has a family, a wife and kids.
That's right.
I have a wife, like,
and a kitten,
and a cat, which is like being a dad, but
cat dad,
cat daddy. But yeah, no, we're not actually sucking each other's dicks and shit.
No, we're smoking cigars. It's just everybody likes to joke around about cigars being phallic shaped. But you know what? You make the jokes about hot dogs. I fucking enjoy hot dogs. Fuck you, shut up.
Yeah. Listen, whoever's insecure in saying that we're being gay on our podcast probably closes their eyes when they eat hot dogs. So, whoever you are, don't be a homo.
Closing your eyes won't help you, buddy.
Closing your eyes don't make you less gay. Anyway, first rip, it's almost similar to how it smells. Like it's just nice. It's delicate. It's a nice morning cigar.
Cool, because it's actually supposed to be medium body, but
is it?
Yeah.
It's given me
But that's
like,
good. I mean, for the morning for it to
it's
be
given me Habano vibes.
Yeah.
Like light Habanos. Like, you know how the Herrera Esteli is like a Habano with a little more body to it? This is like a Habano with it's a lighter version of what I'm used to with like the Habanos. It's not terrible. It's a good morning stick for sure. It's creamy. Got a little cedar note. It's a torpedo.
This thing is... It's not light. This is definitely medium, but the strength is a little pulled back. It's the body though of it is a little straight up medium.
What flavor notes?
I'm getting a bit of like cedar, like a sharp note, and then cedar.
Yeah, this has like a sweet note to it. There's a cedar note, and then there's like a creamy note in there. Not bad.
This too is giving me a Habano vibe.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Or a little bit of Sumatra. Like there's some acidity back in there too. No? No bueno?
There is something with acidity in it. But not Sumatra, and it is definitely not Habano.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to guess Habano for this.
I won't tell you till later, papi.
Yeah, we're a little early fucking guess.
Just guess right off the bat. Episode's done, guys.
Here we go.
Back to the gay club.
Gay joke. Guess the cigar. Close out with Clyde Burns. Ha! Cut. Y'all bitched about our fucking episode before this. 2 hours. Guess what? 15 minutes, bitch.
15
That's what we got now.
Bam!
Bam! It's going to be a lot easier to edit this.
I'm with that.
Fucking Christ. It's, I listened to the last episode. That 2 hours kind of went quick. Even when we were recording, I didn't think about fucking...
The editing went by, I mean, that was some of the quickest editing I've ever done, because I got back from vacation. It was like, holy fuck, man.
Yeah, I bet you motherfuckers didn't know. Nate wasn't even fucking here, dog.
Yeah, the 2 episodes prior to last episode,
I used AI and copied Nate's voice, and I just talked with Nate's voice in AI for the last 2 fucking episodes. He was in Florida for 2 fucking weeks.
Just goes to show you, I'm replaceable.
That wasn't where I was going with that. AI's taking over. Fuck the robots.
Yeah, buddy.
Jesus.
But yeah, that episode I didn't edit as much, just because it was so fucking long, and I've had so much to catch up on since I got back from vacation.
Yeah.
But I think it turned out all right with as minimal editing as I've done.
It went quick. I mean, I listened to it.
Something I like to do, and is edit out long pauses in our shit to try to keep it going. Well, keep attention and everything.
And I think, every now and then having a 2 hour, especially, like, it's not like we're drilling you with fucking information and boring shit for 2 hours. It's just 2 hours of just quality bitching.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, every now and then 2 hour episode. I know we've been hitting higher marks here and there with the timing and whatnot, but like, dude, we're just going off the cuff. This is what you get. You want a script? You want me to read off a script and be a fucking robot? I can do that. You're going to get a consistent hour long. I'm going to beep, boop, bop. This is NPR bullshit. And then I'm going to fuck off. And then you probably all stop listening. So,
Yeah.
Coincidentally, tariffs are not the only thing going on in cigar news now.
Yeah. Something.
It's instead of 7 out of 10 articles, it's now about 5 out of 10 articles. So we found some dope news.
Real quick though, today's episode is totally just we're winging today because we didn't know what to fucking talk about while we smoked blind cigars. We were like all hyped up, like, yeah, man, we're gonna do this blind tasting. It's gonna be a whole episode, and we never thought about what to say while we're smoking the fucking cigars.
We're gonna just do an hour of you listening to us moan and smoke cigars, but
yeah.
Oh shit! It's got a taste of honey. But yeah, we figured we'd had to have a fucking topic, and then we were both kind of curious. Like we say, we do it off the cuff. We have at least like bullet points. We wanted to see if we could do like a whose line is it anyway, just fucking improv the whole fucking show.
Yeah.
So this is a test. You are guinea pigs, and I'm sorry if it sucks. Actually, I'm not. I don't give a fuck.
Did we have any episodes in the first season where we just straight up winged it?
The first episode.
The very first episode.
I feel like after that.
No. We thought of some, like we knew we'd have introductions for that first episode. We knew we had things to say because we talked about.
We bullet pointed stuff actually.
Yeah. I feel like there was at least one episode where we didn't bullet point shit.
No, the notes for this episode were Nate and Travis blind taste test each other. That was it.
That's it.
Actually, maybe not in that phrasing. We blind taste test cigars.
No, that was the phrasing, and then you put 69 next to it. You fucking degenerate.
But yeah. Actually, that was the notes. Here, I can actually look them up. It's probably exactly that. Notepad. Yeah, Nate and Travis. Nate and Travis. Actually, I put Nate and Travis give each other good pulls to puff blindly. 69.
Fucking stupid shit.
But that's it. Like most of in the first season, we had bullet points because we were so nervous about not fucking knowing what the fuck we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
So
here's how I think we should do this though. We don't really like to mention this company, but we're going to do it. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to scroll through Half Wheel on the screen here. I know you read some shit on some of these articles. Let's go through. We'll look at the headline. If
and what has a tariff?
Yeah. So the first one I'm pulling up here is Surpassion adds Queen of Battle. I ain't never fucking heard of Surpassion.
No, it's a military celebration cigar.
Is it?
Which is dope, but like it's a company I don't fucking know.
Oh, that's yeah, 250th anniversary of U.S. Army's Infantry Branch. Yeah, cool. All right, it looks nice. All right, let's scroll down here. Viaje Summerfest Collector's Edition coming to stores this month.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's, how Viaje likes to just release limited stuff constantly and continuously. They have, like, regular production, but you never see them.
Yeah.
You only ever see their limited shit. And that's just momentarily. Well, they're releasing another limited edition thing.
Holy shit. Maybe it's good.
I really fuck with Viaje, though. There's, like, I've had more luck than not when purchasing their limited stuff of, like, wow, I really enjoyed that.
I feel like I haven't explored it very much. But what I have explored of Viaje, I have not had any problems with. Yeah. It's not like this is something I want to fucking bring up. I don't know if you've noticed, but lately Warped just isn't hitting the same way Warped used to hit, like construction wise. Flavor wise, still there, whatever. But like my dad and I, almost every time I have a Warped cigar, something's fucking wrong with it.
Really?
Yes. And like we're not talking about like the same humidor. His humidor was different. that La Colmena you gave
The
me
10th anniversary.
started cracking towards the end of it. It's like
Mine was giving me a hard time smoking it. I chalked it up to Florida humidity. Might have been the humidity in the cigar itself.
yeah. I mean, the one thing I've
Because I brought
noticed.
desiccant packs too. You know
Oh, yeah.
me. I like to make sure my stuff is dry, especially if I'm going somewhere humid as fuck.
Yeah, I
And,
mean, it was. I've noticed places like. I mean, I'm comparing Warped to Viaje because they're similar in that always limited edition shit. But
Viaje way much more than Warped though.
oh yeah, but I've noticed that Warped's kind of. It's been weird to see that.
I'll be honest. I think it's a lot of companies, bro. A lot of companies are.
Yeah, I mean,
like except for some of the big dogs.
but even some of the big dogs. I mean, I had my first terrible fucking Davidoff, or like, I smoked a Fuente the other day, and it was
Really?
just rough. And
Yeah. So what
cool.
the fuck is going on in the industry, man? Because I honestly think, like, I love Aganorsa,
Yeah,
but Aganorsa as of late has been producing like some of the cigars are just not smokable. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like burn issues out the ass, keep dying out. Even I bought the Lancero thing from Steve Saka. That fucking shit was giving me mouse holes, burn issues on
Yeah.
those. A lot
it's
of
like
companies
they're
are just
starting to
having-
cut corners because of expenses and whatnot.
Yeah.
Tariffs.
Dude, look, keep the quality. If you do got to raise prices, and you're like, in order to maintain quality, I need to raise. I'll fucking pay, baby. I'll pay.
If
Don't
you
a
give
fuck.
me a top quality cigar that I can rely on and it consistently is good, I'll pay the money for it.
Yep.
That's what I'm paying for. You know what I mean?
This tariff shit though, and all that might weed out the wheat from the chaff. You know.
yeah. I mean, and that's
That sucks
And-
though. There's
and
a lot
all-
of companies I love that have been great, and now are.
I mean, in all honesty, some of the for as much as I'm a proponent of everyone smoking cigars or whatever, you probably need to weed out some of that chaff as well.
Yeah. Man, this is decent.
Yeah, it's burning really well.
Yeah. So as I'm sitting here saying it's happening to a lot of companies, this one you gave me
Yeah.
burning nicely.
Yeah.
It's not the super sharpest burn, but I mean, my
No,
God, the fucking ash
terrible.
is stacking dimes. It's a little flaky, but you know, it's whatever. It's ash. I don't give a fuck about the ash.
The one thing I was worried about with that, I was like, so like, I couldn't remember if you don't like box presses.
I like box press. A lot of people have fucking gripes with them. I don't really. Get it.
I don't know. It just doesn't. Like shape wise, it's whatever.
I'm not a fan of insanely tight box presses. Like box press.
Soft box press is fine. Yeah.
Yeah. It depends though. Like if you've taken out enough tobacco for that sharp box press to not be too tight of a draw.
Yeah.
To where it looks. I recently smoked a cigar where it looked like the fucking binder was on the outside of the cigar because of how tight the box press was. That it compressed it
when
into
it's like
the binder.
sharp on the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't want that. Don't do that. But a box press don't bug me none. Especially because I love Padron. Majority of their shit's box press.
Yeah.
Soft box
That's a soft though. I can deal with the soft, I guess. Nice little softy.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry to go on that tangent, but I was like, that fucking annoys the shit out of me. My boy Espinoza.
Espinoza ships Chef Special 2025 Knuckle Sandwich Puro Nicaragua and Warhead Independence Day.
That Warhead line is always fucking a banger. No pun intended.
Yeah, no, it is.
I'm excited for that. The knuckle sandwich.
I like the knuckle sandwich. Man, I really like that fucking knuckle sandwich Maduro when it first released, especially in the Corona Viva. I think it was Corona Viva.
I like the knuckle sandwich. I think the chef specials don't blow me away enough. I feel like the chef specials could have easily just been a regular line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So every time I have a chef special, I have high expectations, and they kind of are like, they're good. It's just, it doesn't blow me away. But I like, I like the chef specials. I like olive knuckle sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm a Guy
like
Fieri
majority
fan.
of fucking Espinoza in general, though.
Yeah. He honestly doesn't miss very often. It's really hard for even his cheaper stuff. What's the sarsaparilla?
Yeah,
Like
I did like that, but over time it's kind of.
it's not one I would smoke all the time, but every time I smoke one, it's like what, 11, $12. Every time I smoke one, I'm like, this is still not bad. This is like a cheaper end for him.
I mean, I was excited when they were first released because I love sarsaparilla as a drink. Mm-hmm. I've always loved sarsaparilla.
You like the weirdest shit.
My homeboy used to be all like, it's just watered down root beer, and I'd fucking smack the fuck out of him.
I do like sarsaparilla, but like you like that Malta mix, and
I like a lot of good stuff that people are stupid and don't understand.
Drink Faygo, and
I got you can some Faygo down in the fridge.
You can fuel your fucking car with it.
Yeah, man, it's good shit. Faygo's fucking.
Have you seen? I don't want to throw out a name. Have you seen a certain one of our favorite reps on Facebook?
Garrett?
Sure, fuck it. Yeah. Garrett. Did you see what he did?
Did he go to the Nashville? No, I didn't see it.
He did.
He went?
I
should have went.
He fucking painted his face. He literally kept track of how many fucking 2-ounce Faygo bottles he had.
2 liters, yeah.
2 liters, not 2 ounces. Jesus Christ. That's why I don't smoke weed, folks. I'm smoking 2 liters of weed.
Getting a deal off Travis, guys.
That's why I don't deal weed. But it's like the pipe people at our shop are fucking stoked whenever I'm weighing out our pipe tobacco. I'm like, God, this guy's a fucking idiot. He knocked out like, I think, 7 or 8 fucking 2 liters of Faygo. What a monster.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's not even any real ingredients in that. It's fucking
it's all just like, it's not cane sugar.
It's like
high fructose corn syrup with a little bit of flavoring.
Yeah.
There's no water in there. It's just high fructose corn syrup in the bottle. It's fun.
You gotta drink it like a fucking milkshake. It's I can't do it.
Dude, I enjoy Faygo, man. But so the sarsaparilla, when that cigar dropped, I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna pair it with some sarsaparilla.
Yeah.
And it was dope. It was dope. But it seems like when it first released as to what it is now, it's just don't taste the same. It doesn't have as much oomph as it did. You know?
Yeah. I mean, whenever I have it, I usually have something like dark and rich. I have never had it with sarsaparilla, but I had it with like a root beer.
Yeah.
Or like something that's dark and rich, and it's really fucking, it's good. But it's
for the cheap boy, yeah. Now it's a cheap boy, and it's still. I mean, I still fuck with it. You know what one I didn't like from Espinosa? I don't know if it's called Jamaica, but it has like Jamaica, the Jamaican flag colors on the band. It's a black, green, red. So,
I don't think I've had it.
I can't remember, but it's.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Let me see if I fucking find it.
Murcielago is a box press that I do like. Every time I have that Murcielago, it's a slapper.
This one, reggae.
Reggae
Dread.
I've never had that.
It fucking sucked.
Why does it suck?
It just didn't taste good. It like
the fucking
missed the mark. It's
fucking
the
bad.
wrapper on it: Ecuadorian Habano, binder Nicaragua, filler Honduras, Jamaica, and Nicaragua.
That kind of sounds dope, though.
It wasn't the Dread.
Maybe I was gonna say I need to find me one of those because that actually sounds like right up my fucking alley.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I think it was the Dread. I can't remember, but I did not like the motherfucker. I thought it was.
It probably doesn't exist anymore. It's probably was a limited edition.
What year is it? Yeah, 2017. No, it exists. My boy, my good friend Adam had some, and this was 2 years ago. I got to smoke one.
Ass baby, if you got a Dread, buddy. I know it.
Skip that.
You know me. I'll smoke it if you don't like them.
Well, he liked them.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's why he gave us one.
Yeah, I think it'd be dope.
Maybe I don't know. Sometimes, man, I my palate's not always on point.
Here's a weird question: why the fuck is this on the news for recently? Because this came out.
This ain't the news.
Oh, this is just a tasting. Yeah.
Yeah. So I could just click the news segment. This is why I'm gonna skip over this. But half will, they do the reviews and If you don't click news, you'll get the reviews in
I gotcha.
Yeah.
West Tampa Dark Time.
You smoked some stuff in West Tampa. So that crab juice or whatever the fuck.
Crab juice. Yes, the name of my strip club.
Crab juice. I got crabs.
I got crabs. I went to Dick's Last Resort and got herpes.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
How gay is this? No, West Tampa. What is it? Devil crab. So the devil crab is
that cigar looks good.
It is really good. It's the issue is now like it's a flying pig shape almost. You know how like Drew Estate's flying pig, just that thing lasts for how short it is. That fucker smokes long time. Yeah. I feel like the devil crab's flavor was really fucking good, but I was done with it and kind of like, what the fuck? I could have, used another half hour, another 45 minutes. So it was like, I think it burned too fast, but it was good. And every time
it looks good.
On some of the forums or pages that I follow that people are smoking it, they're nubbing that shit down. I saw someone that had just a fucking pick in the entire cigar of ash.
Did you cuss them out?
No, I didn't. Here's the thing. That's just impressive. There was no fucking wrapper left.
Oh shit! Wow, that's wild.
So it was almost like a car accident where you're like, nah, they probably deserved it, but holy shit, this is crazy. It was one of those scenarios where I was like, God, I really would love to ream them out, but I've never seen a whole cigar just completely disappear, and it's just a ash of the same shape.
That's how some of them could have been for me.
Could have been for me.
I gotta try
that
the
time
double
for
crab because that sounds dope. I mean, if somebody's smoking it down to the nub like that.
Have you had any of their stuff?
I had the Attic series. I was really looking forward to trying the Attic series. I've been for a long time, especially because when I was young, my bedroom was in an attic. And and it looked. It's funny because the picture they use for the box is one that I used when I released a instrumental album. It's the same image that I used on my instrumental album. Yeah, and
you should have sued them. Everyone seems to be suing each other.
I fucking stole it from somewhere. They did too, obviously.
Cohiba's suing Cohiba. But it's with West Tampa, I really like them. I think the price point's a little weird for what it is. Because I do think it is a deceptive cigar. You think you're going to get something based on how dark it is or how whatever it is. And it end up with something a little bit more pulled back.
So that's what I felt about the Attic series.
Yeah.
It was, the flavor profiles were great.
Yeah.
But they were tame as fuck.
It may be a good cigar to try aging to see if you pull some of that flavor
out over time. Yeah.
But I don't mind them. I think they're a good company. I really like what they do. I've had most of them.
A lot of people swear by them. There was a guy that came in the shop and asked if we had any, and
I tried to convince the owner to bring them in.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a small line. They only have a small amount of cigars. And I think it kind of caters to a little bit of everything. They have sun-grown, Connecticut, Maduro. I don't know. I think they're good. I think they're a little pricey. Like I said, I think Devil Crab was 16, 17, something like that.
No, that's too much.
And then like their regular line, they're trying to go for like 14, 15.
I mean, so that's about the same as a Flying Pig price, right? That's what they're at.
Yeah. Yeah. And like for a brand that's not as big as Drew Estate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, to have that price point. But, I mean, motherfuckers get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
People still buy them. Tariffs.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to buy them. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I like them.
I mean, okay. Here we go. Peter James discontinuing its leather cigar cases.
Boring.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Who's Peter James?
Yeah. What? George Rico appointed to PCA board.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing.
What does that mean to me? No. I guess I could read the article, but...
So, supposedly, someone from Rocky, he has a terrible last name, Bitchler. It's probably Bichlet.
It's Bitchler. Bachelor. I'm looking at.
Yeah, but it's probably like French. He's probably
Max Bachelor.
the action porn star. It might be Bichelet. Hold on, let's give him a French name. It's Maximo Bichelet. Bichelet. He stepped down from Rocky. He was there for 20 plus years, but I guess he was on the PCA board too. So he stepped down from that. He's retiring. So George Rico with Gran Habano stepped in. I think Gran Habano is that one company that makes the Persian King, the Persian Prince, the Persian Queen.
Yeah.
And those fucking cigars for $8 slap.
I don't think they're that great.
For $8?
Not even for $8. Like,
You're a
kiss my
fucking
ass.
monster.
I am. I just.
I think they're good.
I mean, I also had other stuff from Gran Habano, and
I don't even know what else they make, to be honest with you.
I mean, they have one like where it says Gran Habano down the side and like a bunch of squares or some shit. It was fucking whack. It was whack.
So why did they put someone like
But
that
Gran
on
Habano, if I'm
PCA's
not mistaken, is like an OG, not OG, but you know,
OG
they're
adjacent.
older. Yeah, OG adjacent. Yeah.
I don't
Why
know.
would they put them on the board? I don't know. We should have read the article.
Do you think that we should have read the article? Yeah, we probably should have. You think the PCA board's kind of like the Illuminati, where it's just like a bunch of old heads like in the cigar industry getting together and going, "How do we fuck this up?" They're like wearing giant robes. They got pentagrams on the floor, and they're like, "Let's fuck this shit up."
PCA was originally ICPCA or some shit, right?
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Fago.
Let's get the Fago out. It turns out
But
that the
wasn't
entire
it
cigar
ICPCR
industry.
or some shit.
I have no idea.
I think
That's
it
something
went-
you would know.
Well, because I think this association, because they run this event every year, and I think it's always had issues. Owners have always had issues with venues or timing. There's like always been some type of fucking issue going on. So I feel like it trades hands a lot, but it's a necessity to the industry. So people are always willing to step in and fill in when need be and try to keep it going.
Like the Illuminati. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it used to be called the ICPCA, but because ICP
Boop, boop.
doesn't have any issues with things like PCA does, because they know what the fuck they're doing.
No.
They said, you know what?
They don't know.
We're bouncing out of this. We're not responsible for this. So your cigars used to be ran by juggalos.
Yeah.
And now they backed out. They said, you know what? We're a little more organized than this. We're real classy about it. So they stepped out and left it at PCA.
Yeah.
So, you know, thank your local juggalos
Whoop, whoop.
for cigars
Yeah.
and the PCA.
Juggalos are retarded. All right, moving on. Vector adds 2 new racing-themed designs to Thor lighter.
Awesome. Whoop. Whoop.
How do you feel about racing? Do you give a fuck? Not me neither. Moving on.
No, neither do I. It's
right.
okay. It's whatever.
I mean, they look cheap as fuck to me. I mean, not
You know what they look
the
like?
lighter itself, but
If-
the stickers. They look like stickers, like cheap.
That's what I was just going to say. Remember, like, Legos and shit, when you would get the stickers that go with it to put on the side?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
That is what
it looks like something you would buy your child so that he can smoke cigars.
Yeah.
So
What a fucking bunch of idiots.
buy your kid a lighter so he can smoke cigars.
Vector, stop being stupid.
Or cater to the child.
Does Vector make the like the tornado, the fucking the good lighters that last forever? Is that who makes those? The little cheap boys, the one you just lit your cigar with.
I don't think it's Vector, is it? No, it's Lotus. Vertigo.
Vertigo. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Vector's completely.
Sorry,
Vector's
Vector.
worse.
I thought you were
Better.
something. All right. Eladio Diaz announces La Diana as second core line.
Cool.
Oh, I smoked the fucking. Is that who it was from? I think
I've never had
the Enclave.
Yeah, the Enclave AJ Eladio Diaz.
Yeah, I smoked that yesterday.
Have you had any of his any of his cigars?
I haven't had any of his stuff.
like
but
the Arsenio and things like that.
I know I haven't had the Arsenio.
I honestly think I would like them. I just every time I see them, I've never seen one cheaper than $25.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool.
I mean, this sticks the 4.5 by 46, $7.50. 5 by 52, $11. These ain't bad.
Oh, so he's trying to go lower.
Yeah. I mean, even the one for Enclave, that was an $8 stick. That was not my speed. Again, I'm somebody that really enjoys Nicaraguan and stuff, but I wanted to see what AJ
with Dominican.
Yeah. And it wasn't AJ at all. It was clearly somebody else.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, if I want a lot of Diaz, I'm just gonna smoke a Davidoff and not spend for the name. You know?
yeah.
Like,
well, no, man. I smoked that one, and I think a lot of people that like Dominican stuff would really enjoy that Enclave for $8. I mean, it wasn't a bad cigar by any means. It just wasn't my flavor.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's good, but like, so if I could try a new cigar that cool has his name on it, but I don't know dog shit about it, or I can smoke a Davidoff cigar for the same price and know what I'm getting, and it's the same blender, I'm just gonna go Davidoff.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I'll try one eventually, but like right now, whatever. How many articles have we gone through?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Cool. Article 9. Tariffs.
La Flor Dominicana increasing prices for 2025. A letter sent to retailers last week made no mention of tariffs. Hey, wow.
Holy shit.
Instead, the company says that this change is due to increased manufacturing costs.
Is that not what I fucking said, though? It doesn't fucking matter. Tariffs raise prices. Here's the thing.
Manufacturing. But hey, LFD. I've smoked a few of theirs recently. Man, I like LFD. They are Dominican smokes that I can enjoy. But they also mix other tobaccos in with their stuff. But one major issue I have with them, now if they're raising these costs, this should change. I hope this changes. If it doesn't, then fuck you guys. But man, the smoke just dies out. I've had that on a few LFDs.
Yeah.
I never really have like crazy burn lines or anything like that. It's just smoke dies out.
Yeah.
You got to dry box the fuck out of them. But then when I dry box the other issue I have with dry boxing an LFD is that the wrapper don't want to stay together. Most of the time, the fucking cap, you clip the cap, and the
very
fucking whole
loose.
thing, you know, starts unraveling on you and shit.
So they're increasing their prices for lower quality.
I hope that's not the case.
So here's the thing. The thing that I love about the tariffs is they can say that it's not because of tariffs, but if you're a company and you're in a certain market, and all of a sudden there's a scenario where, like for instance, tariffs. If you do not jump, like Steve Saka says, I like money. Why not do it? If I see that tariffs are going to affect the prices and everyone's raising their prices, but tariffs aren't affecting me, guess what? I'm raising my fucking prices. Mm-hmm. This is your fucking loophole to go, oh, well, we won't say it's because of tariffs, but everyone else is raising their prices. Let's get in on this fucking train.
Yep.
So, like, it doesn't matter. They're going to raise the prices regardless, folks. Tariffs are not news. It's fucking stupid. It doesn't... Who cares?
Yeah.
LFD's doing it. They said it's not because of tariffs.
Yeah, no, listen. The tariffs, that price increase is coming later.
That'll come when everyone else is done.
Mm-hmm.
No, I honestly think that the Dominican is actually not going to get hit with tariffs. Like, Nicaragua's getting slammed with them. Mm-hmm. I think the Dominican is not getting hit as hard with them.
Yeah, Nicaragua's got some issues it needs to sort out. Oh, here's one for you.
This is what I'm excited about.
You can talk a lot about this. Me, I'm just gonna run downstairs and kick my dog.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Lost and Found gives a fuck 2025 benefiting veterinary care.
Yeah, so Caldwell, their Lost and Found series or whatever, they're doing like, I don't know what the percentage is, but they're donating a large lump sum of the proceeds to giving back to people that can't afford veterinary care, which is annoying because if you have a pet and you can't afford veterinary care, you probably shouldn't have a pet.
No, man, I don't say that. You're just basically saying poor people shouldn't have pets. Fuck that. No, they can have pets. Poor people can't even afford care for themselves. No, you can have pets, guys. It's cool.
No, it's... Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Fuck's sake. It's cool because they're giving back. Here's the catch: is they're only doing it for the Miami area, which is kind of weird, but I get it. I like Miami.
These aren't going to sell enough to be nationwide.
Yeah,
like that.
And you know me, I like a good Miami cigar, so I'm all for it.
Is this?
It's not
blended in Miami?
I don't think it's blended in Miami. If it is, I'm totally in.
I mean, it's a lost and found. It's Sumatra seed binder from an undisclosed origins and fillers from the Dominican Republic and Nicaragua.
It sounds dope. I mean, it's something.
It's an undisclosed factory, so it's untelling.
If it's going to, yeah, I mean, it's lost and found. It's an undisclosed factory because they don't want someone to know where they fucking found it.
Yeah.
But
that's Lost and Found's whole thing is finding stuff from companies that maybe didn't, the purchaser originally didn't pay out, and so cigars are sitting there, whatever.
I'm all about a good, giving back to something. Usually, I like those military cigars where it gives back to the military and shit. I respect that shit. So like something like this, I was like, you know what, that's dope. As soon as I read that article a couple days ago, I texted my dad and I was like, find these. And so he's already found them.
I hope they're good.
That'd be dope.
I hope they're good. And if not, you donated to a good cause.
You know me.
For Miami.
Listen, I like animals. You know me.
No, I like animals too, man. I'm kidding. I'm going to kick my fucking dog.
No. It is
but
still...
I do think poor people should go ahead and have pets.
I don't think so. No, I'm joking.
Fucking poor pieces of shit. Get a job.
Figure your own life out before you figure out an animal's life.
Boomer Travis, pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
Figure your own shit out. Don't bring a pet into your shitty fucking life.
Yeah, just stay shitty. Your life should suck.
No, figure your shit out.
Nah, man, if you're poor, man,
here's the thing:
might help you out.
I just got a fucking kitten. Yeah, the only thing a pet helps you out with is not feel so bad about yourself because now you both can suffer. You see what I'm saying?
But man, misery loves company. That's for fucking sure.
Jesus. I just got a cat, and it took me fucking I've had pets in the past, whatever. It's taken me. Holy fuck, I've been here 5 years. I haven't had a pet. And it took me 5 years to finally go, you know what? I think my life is together enough where I can bring an animal into my life. And it's like, then you got fucking people just getting pets and going, I don't like this pet. I want to trade it in. They just fucking toss it to the side.
Man, I don't like that. Yeah. I mean, granted, I'm not a pet person. Really, I'm not.
Yeah, this motherfucker is not a pet person. Dog, cat, chickens, cows, fucking owls, donkeys. The dude can have his own fucking farm. Can you see why
I'm not a pet person? I've had enough.
I fucking pet sit for this motherfucker, and I had a fucking list of different animals I had to take care of. I've never fucking been within 2 feet from a fucking chicken. I had 7 of them running around me. He likes pets. Don't let him fool you guys.
No, I do. But listen, my dog, dude, when he passes, I ain't replacing him. Fuck, I ain't doing it.
That's because he's a fucking legend.
When Nala fucking passes, I'm not replacing her. That's it. I'm done. If I get an animal, I'm gonna be old as fuck, and it's gonna be like a crow. You know?
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna get a fucking crow. I'm gonna teach you how to talk. We're gonna start a podcast. I'm gonna replace you.
Hell yeah. You know what? I can't even argue with that. I'm hoping I'm dead before that. Because I ain't going to listen to a fucking podcast with a bird in it.
That crow's going to be dope. Instead of even asking for donations, man, he's just going to go rob people.
He's going to fly into people's windows and steal their jewelry.
Their fucking jewelry and shit. Hell yeah. All right. Miami Cigar and Co.'s Outcast cigars begin shipping.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
I never heard of this. I've heard of Miami Cigar.
I have not.
But I'm Outcast. I don't know.
Mr.
I mean, that tiger face, or what is that? A fucking...
Yeah.
That's not a tiger. That's a...
Well, I mean, it's...
It's some cat.
Yeah.
It's a cat face. It looks
like a
cool,
panther.
though.
It is. It looks cool. I've never heard of Miami cigars, but I probably would like it.
Well, hold on. Let me see what else they make. Because I want to say Miami cigar. Miami.
It's got real cedary. What are you thinking about your cigar?
I think it's pretty good. Not necessarily my flavor profile. I mean, it is, but it's not something I typically smoke.
It's milder.
It's milder. It's not something I typically smoke, but I'm enjoying it.
This is good. I thought it was staying pretty consistent as we were talking. I was like, wasn't really thinking about it, and then when I started paying attention to it again, I was like, oh fuck, this shit changed. It like got more cedary.
Yeah. Oh, but you hate that, don't you? Like if it's just is it straight up cedar?
It's not straight up cedar. Okay. And so I do hate cedar, so like cigars that are just cedar.
They make Tatiana, bro. And they do the Nestor Miranda and Don Lino.
I don't think I've had Nestor Miranda, but I've had the Don Lino.
Yeah,
I hate the Africa. Oh, fuck that.
Nah, dude. The Africa's decent. I mean, I like it as a yard guard, but I don't know if it's the same today. Might not be. But I've had a Africa from fucking like 2008 or 2009 or whatever. And I smoked it with age from them, you know. And god damn, that was fucking dope. That cigar slapped like a motherfucker. Thank you, Adam, for sending me that.
Every time I smoke that cigar, I'm like, I just don't get it. It's okay. It doesn't, it's just, I don't get it. I had a dude that came in.
The binder is Cameron.
He was a regular, and he came in, and he's like, man, I've been buying boxes of these, boxes and boxes. And I was like, okay. And so I fucking bought one myself and smoked it, and I was like, yeah, I just don't fucking get it. And then he gave me one from his box, and I smoked it, and I was like, still on the same boat. It's okay.
I think it's the same person that gave it to you, gave one to me. And I smoked it as a yard guard. Good yard guard. Now I think they're priced about $9 to $12 a piece, which makes it not really a yard guard, at least for me.
Yeah.
And but
it's a fancy.
It's a fancy yard guard. I thought it was decent. I really, in all honesty, I'd like to get a box and just hold them down 10, 12 years.
You know what I want to get more of? The Karl Malone La Aurora. That was a cigar that I smoked the first time and had the same feeling with the Africa. This was back when I didn't know much about cigars. I smoked it and I was like, it's okay. It's whatever. Okay. And since then I've smoked it fucking a dozen times. And every time I smoke it, I'm like, fuck, this thing is actually really fucking good. With age, it's got to be even better. I need to find more of them bad boys.
You make me want to try one. Especially because it's made by La Aurora, and there's quite a few things I like from La Aurora.
I don't.
A lot of people don't. I mean, I can't say that because La Aurora's, they're opening a new distribution
in
center
Miami, baby.
In Miami.
Hell yeah!
Welcome to Miami.
Yeah, here's the thing: is I'm willing to retry them because they're moved to Miami. No, I'm joking.
No, that is why.
No, I am willing to retry them. I think my issue with La Aurora, or the ones that I've had, is I haven't smoked the other Vitolas. The only ones I have smoked have been in those torpedo tubes, which I'm not going to lie, probably one of my least favorite shapes. The only way they could make that Vitola worse is by making it box pressed in the middle. I hate fucking box pressed. I hate fucking torpedo. They just, every time I smoke one, I have an issue.
Well, you smoke in a torpedo.
It depends. But
you mean it's a perfecto?
When it's torpedoed on both ends.
Yeah.
Man,
really? Have you ever smoked a Julius Caesar in perfecto?
Yeah, I've also smoked it in the Shark. It's not the same. Dude, it doesn't slap.
I think the perfecto Julius Caesar is the best Vitola.
To me. I will admit that out of the fucking perfectos, the one you gave me was good. What was that? The 150th? The La Aurora that you gave me and my wife.
Oh yeah, oh fuck.
Was that 150th?
It was a celebration one.
Yeah.
They're like $40 a stick. They come in a dope ass tube.
That one is good, but like the fucking
140th maybe, I think it was.
Everyone rants and raves about the Cameroon Perfecto or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
no,
not
the
good.
Cameroon didn't. Back in the day, I loved the Cameroon. I loved the Cameroon and I loved the Corojo and the Broadleaf. But nowadays, I revisited them, and the Cameroon's not as good as it was, or at least as I remember. But that Broadleaf, I'm telling you, revisit the fucking Broadleaf one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking good. I mean, if you don't like the shape, though, then don't. There's no need to.
My first La Aurora ever smoked is still my favorite La Aurora that I've.
Oh, I gave you and your wife the one Perfecto. That knowing now that you don't really like Perfectos, that fucking Sobremesa Unicorn.
No, that's different. So here's the thing. That's different because I like Perfectos and Solomons when they're longer. Mm-hmm. When it's not like it's fat in the middle and tapers off at each end.
Yeah.
I hate that Vitola. When it's like a Solomon or a Perfecto where it's longer, so that taper.
Oh, there's space in it.
Yeah.
It
seems it's such a weird. It's same with the fucking Oliva that we have at the shop where it's like it tapers at the bottom, not the top, and then it's a regular cigar at the top. What the fuck's the goddamn point? That's a reverse Figurado. Isn't the Figurado the other way around?
Yeah,
you smoke from the taper.
The Generacion is kind of like that too, ain't it?
No, the Generacion has a taper at the top where you're smoking from.
Oh.
I thought.
No, it does. Yes, it does. Yeah, you're right.
So it's like such a weird shape. It's that weird bullet shape that I don't like where it's like tapering at both sides and you don't have any body in the middle. It just gets really fat. It's like the egg almost. Like a non-exaggerated egg.
I don't mind it. It depends on if it's rolled properly. And I think La Aurora does a good job rolling them.
I'm trying to find.
Because I've never had burn issues on any of those Preferidos.
Yeah. I'm willing to revisit them because it's been a while.
I'm telling you, the broadleaf. Oh man, that's a good fucking broadleaf smoke. Really good.
You know what one that I do like? So my first one that I ever smoked was the 115th anniversary La Aurora. Mm-hmm. And I liked that one. And it's been a while since I've had it, but that's a good one.
Man, I'll be honest with you. I'm struggling to make heads or tails of what the fuck this is. It's enjoyable. You were right about the wrapper. It's a Habano. It's a Habano.
It was either.
You want to tell me what region? Can you guess what region?
I don't think it's Ecuador.
Why?
It's too cedary. If it's an Ecuador Habano, I would be surprised because there's a lot of cedar notes. So I was going to say it's either a Habano or it's a Dominican Connecticut where you get a lot of that cedar and earthy note.
Yeah.
There is a sweet note on this. Not a floral note that I'm used to with Ecuadorian. Do they make Dominican Habano?
Mm-mm. It's Ecuadorian Habano.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? There's no. I
think it's maybe another part of the blend that you're getting the cedar, or the way it's aged. Simply as that, because sometimes it's not even the tobacco itself; it's how it's aged.
I mean, that's awesome. I mean, I'm getting a lot of cedar. Like usually with Ecuadorian, I get some sort of floral note. I didn't get that on this. I got a earth, I got a sweetness, and I got a cedar note. And that cedar note kind of fluctuated in between the two. And like sometimes the earthy note was higher, sometimes the sweet note was higher. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say so it's Ecuadorian Habano. The filler has got to be Dominican.
No
Dominican in the filler at all.
No.
Honduran. Mm-mm. Is it Nicaraguan?
The filler?
Yeah.
Yes. Esteli.
There's like no fucking Nicaraguan notes on this cigar at all. Have you had this?
I have not had that one.
Oh, well, how the fuck? Do you have more of these?
Nah, I was considering getting more. so I could.
Okay, so I need you to smoke that and tell me that there's no fucking so like Nicaragua. So I go through like my database in my head of Nicaraguan tobaccos. Like I can't. This is not creamy like fucking Ferriotego or Timeless or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's no spice to it at all. That's what's kind of blowing me away. This cigar has zero spice to it.
Huh.
I have fucking... So it's all Nicaraguan filler? Or there's multiple fillers?
No, it's, let me go back. I'm pretty sure it's just, the filler is just Nicaraguan.
That's insane to me.
Mm-hmm. That's the weed. So that now you have the binder.
The binder's Nicaraguan?
Mm-mm.
What do you mean? And now I have the binder as
That's what you have left. This here, man, I'm drawing a blank like a motherfucker. I'll be honest with you. I feel like I've smoked this before. It's given me some.
You have not.
I'm not.
Completely. I don't think you have.
Is there any Brazilian in this?
I don't believe so. Hold on. There is not. Is the binder... It can't be anything super dark. Is the binder Honduran?
Mm-mm.
Dominican?
Mm-mm.
Is it a darker binder? It's like a San
No,
Andreas.
it's definitely not a darker binder. I'd say it's... I don't want to say wider, but I'd imagine it's... medium, you know?
Is it Ecuador?
Mm-mm.
What the fuck's the binder?
Indonesian.
It's a Sumatra? There's no... What the fuck? This cigar is a mindfuck.
Uh-huh. It's weird, huh? It's fucking weird.
I need you to smoke that, knowing what that blend is, and tell me if you get any spice, any acidity, or like any of the notes that you would typically associate with like Ecuador. I don't get any spice. There's no floral, earthy, like the sweet earth note maybe is Ecuador, but like none of these fucking tobaccos match what you're fucking telling me is the blend. Because this kind of tastes like, it kind of reminds me of, for instance, the Avo Orange, where it's like cedary and then has that kind of sweet dried fruit note, that earthiness.
Yeah.
Or like, not the Winston Churchill, but it kind of reminds me of like a Davidoff product, where it, maybe not quality wise, but like that flavor note is very much a cedar. Is it in that realm?
No.
Oh, it's just it's cedar, earth. It's giving me Dominican vibes, but there's no fucking Dominican tobacco in it.
If I'm not mistaken, though, it's the country of origin is Dominican.
It is? Wow, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, it's not Avo.
So I mean that cedar note could be the factory's aging room.
Yeah,
And that factory's aging room is like just potent as fuck with their cedar.
Yeah. And is it a big company?
Yes.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm trying to. I can't think of shit with this one, honestly.
Not a single damn thing.
I mean, it's yes.
I'm going to tell you
I have a feeling there's some Dominican in this.
One of the fillers is Dominican.
Yeah.
We're talking about 4 different regions.
4 different regions. Is there Mexican in this?
Nope.
No?
But I think I know why you're saying that there's Mexican in it. So the reasons that I think you're saying there's Mexican will explain when you figure out what it is. Because it does have similar, like a lighter version of a Mexican wrapper.
Yeah, that's what it's giving me vibes.
Yeah. So what are similar profiles to, like, if you were to take a Mexican San Andreas and kind of make it more medium, more mild? What's a wrapper that's similar to that? Because you're saying it's Mexican because there's a little bit of a spice to it, a little bit of a cocoa.
Right.
Yeah. So what's something in the middle body range that has a sort of spice and kind of a cocoa coffee kind of note.
I don't know, baby. Let me think here.
And I picked it because we had talked about, I think we had a conversation, well, either was it wasn't last week, but recently we've had a conversation about certain cigars of this tobacco. Nothing rare, it's nothing like super unique, but it's a tobacco we talked about recently.
Recently?
Yeah. Because it's one of my you know how I like going into like medium bodied stuff?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite like in the middle of the road kind of things. It's not Habano, but it's one of my favorite in the middle of the road kind of tobaccos. I can't think of what that could possibly be from the Dominican.
Yeah, you stumped the piss out of me, bro.
So, you got Dominican filler. I'm going to tell you that the wrapper has an earthy note to it. So what tobaccos have earthy notes?
Broadleaf? What else?
Similar to Dominican. Broadleaf will be too dark.
Why am I drawing a blank this morning on like everything? I can't even think of rappers.
Sleepy boys. Sleepy boys.
I'm so tired.
What's is there some acidity to it?
A little bit, yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Earlier.
So what's earthy and acidic?
Earthy and
Not acidic for the Jews out there.
earthy and acidic.
Oh man.
Why am I fucking
I don't
retarded,
know,
bro?
I don't know, dog. This is, you know, like I said, we're supposed to stump each other. That's the whole point.
Yeah, and you've got me good.
We like to think that we know everything.
I don't.
We don't.
I don't know anything. Fucking.
I mean, you literally listen to me fucking just spit off shit because I couldn't figure this fucking out.
Yeah, it's true. But I'm drawing blanks on rappers too this morning. Can't even think.
So with not Dominican, with like Mexican San Andreas, typically you're looking at something that has a little bit of spice. There's maybe a little chalkiness. There's some cocoa notes to it. This region is more similar to Dominican. The style of tobacco is similar to, so it's a something. The style of tobacco is very similar to San Andreas, having a little bit of like a musty note, a little bit of a cocoa note, maybe a baking spice instead of like a spice.
Is it Nicaraguan?
That's one of the fillers. So,
okay.
So the filler is Dominican Nicaraguan.
Okay.
So you got the fillers. The acidity is coming from the binder.
The binder.
And a little bit of acidity is coming from the region that the wrapper is from. But the region that the wrapper is from is known for earthy, a little bit acidic, and almost like a light earth, a floral earth. That's why I say it's very similar to Dominican.
Ecuador?
Mm-mm.
No? Because, Ecuador ain't none of that.
Small country.
Small country?
Like Dominican. When I think Dominican, the next step I go is to this one. If it's not Dominican, I'll automatically jump to...
Oh, fuck. Shit. I don't know, baby.
Honduran.
Why the fuck? Why? Dude, I swear to God, Honduran would not come to my brain at all.
Honduran.
I can't think this.
So here, it's a Honduran what? That's when now it gets even weirder.
Sumatra?
Will
they do Sumatra?
So it's a Honduran, and what this next part is...
Broadleaf?
No, it's similar to Mexican.
Similar to Mexican.
But lighter. Think of Mexican San Andreas, lighter.
Rosado? You beat me, baby.
Corojo.
No way.
Honduran Corojo.
In a box press, too. Huh.
Yeah. Hold on, it gets even better. There's the acidic note from the binder.
Man, I feel like I would get a little bit more of like a baking spice from that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not getting much like baker's
So,
spice.
do you want to know what's really funny about this? I've never had this cigar. So both of us gave each other cigars that we both never smoked.
That's fucking funny.
And then what makes this interesting is that I believe the filler, the Dominican part of the filler, if I'm not mistaken, is Dominican Corojo.
Dominican Corojo. Oh, there's a lot of Corojo in this.
I literally thought I just saw that, and now I can't find where it confirms that it's Dominican Corojo. So it may be Dominican. I could have sworn it said
It's
Dominican.
a decent smoke.
Yeah.
It's not something I'd run out and buy, but if somebody hands it to me, I'll smoke this motherfucker. I'll smoke it.
It's a Honduran Corojo Colorado wrapper. Nicaraguan and Dominican Corojo 98 leaves on the filler. And the binder is Cameroon.
Cameroon. Oh, okay.
Earthy acidic.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I mean, even Cameroon should have some baking spice to it as well.
Yeah.
And that's weird because this is more acidic than I'm getting like any baker's. Like, you would think sourdough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of.
This should give off sourdough vibes, and it's not. Huh.
Yep.
That's fucking weird. What is this?
Tell me what mine is first. So,
you tell me, because I fucking...
No. Because here's the thing. I want to end the show on mine.
Okay.
Because it's dope.
No, I want to end the show on mine.
No. You'll understand.
Mine's dope.
Fuck you. You'll understand. Just here's the thing. We're homies, right? We slept together. We sucked each other's poles.
Ugh.
So just you trust me.
Yeah.
I want the final end of the fucking episode to be my reveal. Cliffhanger. So, not a cliffhanger, but like a shock end.
You want to know yours first, then?
Yeah.
All right. Please sponsor us.
Are you shitting me? What is it?
Please sponsor us, Gurkha.
What is it?
It's the Gurkha 30th anniversary. Is that motherfucker good or what? Please sponsor us, Gurkha. Travis didn't trash you this whole smoke.
I didn't trash you this whole smoke, but I also want you to know me and Nate are very similar. Gurkha, please sponsor it. It's a Gurkha Revenant.
Please sponsor us.
Don't forget to fuck yourself.
Peace.
Well, there you have it. A full episode of chaos, blindfolded betrayal, and more curveballs than a nicotine-fueled fever dream. The boys cracked open Half Wheel like it was the goddamn Dead Sea Scrolls and tried to make sense of cigar news on the fly. Real journalistic integrity right there. Headline, hot take, next. And somehow, it worked. Sorta, like watching two drunk uncles yell over a newspaper at Sunday brunch. Then came the blind cigars. Real sweet moment, right? Nate gives Travis a mystery stick. Travis returns the favor. Real brotherly bonding shit, until we find out they both gave each other Gurkhas. Gurkhas, the cigar equivalent of putting ketchup on steak, the brand these two roast harder than marshmallows at a gas station bonfire. And yet, they liked 'em. Hell, they enjoyed 'em. Even if those smokes had more of an identity crisis than a freshman philosophy major. Did they taste like what they were supposed to be? Hell no. Did they burn nice, feel good, and confuse the shit out of everyone? Absolutely. But that's the magic of this show. Light up, talk trash, eat your own words with a side of ash, and keep puffin'. Now, before I crawl back into whatever corner of the studio I'm not supposed to be in, do the damn thing. Hit up at Los Jerkos on Instagram. We're on TikTok now, too. Yeah, it's soul-sucking, but we're dancing with the devil for the sake of the algorithm. And if you want to help keep the lights on and the lighters lit, toss a few bucks to the boys. Slide over to linktr.ee/Los Jerkos. It's all there. Hit up Venmo or PayPal at Los Jerkos. and drop whatever cash you think this cigar-fueled madness is worth. Every damn dollar helps keep the gear running, the humidor loaded, and maybe, just maybe, we'll stop getting cigars that lie about who they are, like they're trying to get laid on Tinder. Until then, keep smoking, keep laughing, and remember, even a Gurkha can surprise you, if you're blind enough. Don't forget to fuck yourself. Clyde Burns, out.